probably get my for this one. This is going to be a really big project. It's going to be awesome. Lots and lots of forge welding. Well, that's inconvenient. Yeah. Great start. Hey, what's up, Tornado? Yeah, I got my apron on because I'm going to be doing a bunch of forge welding. Yeah. Well, that was like first live streams I did was like a year ago. More than that, actually. The first real live streams I did that were like any good. Because that the first couple live streams I did was the God damn it, what was it? I have it. The clip spear. First live streams I did was this. Like the first real live streams. Of course, now I have this in progress and I'm getting tens of thousands of views on my streams. You were here before the eclipse? I know I did a couple streams before that, but not like good ones. But yeah, today we got a probably going to end up being about 5.5 pound splitting axe. Not a splitting maul, a splitting axe. It's going to be a 6-piece forge welded construction. The wrapped body. It's going to be sick. Lots of wrought iron and leaf spring. Better totality. Yeah, I remember trying to like point the phone through my welding helmet to be able to like actually see it. I think we had like 90 or 91% maybe. Not super great, but not horrible. Better than most of the world. Yeah. Damn, that's been a while. Brushing? Yeah, a little bit, certainly. Yeah, double tap, like, and subscribe. I'm also monetized now. So if you're so inclined to donate or join as a member, then that'll help support a lot. All of y'all out there watching. But yeah, I don't have like a ton set up for the members yet, but it's still very cool. Last stream I did pretty well with donations, a lot better than I was expecting, certainly. So yeah, I'm just getting this first forge weld set. It was a little bit more difficult than I was maybe expecting. It popped the first time, but I think I hit it too hard. It should be good now though. Lots of tiny little taps. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty well set. We'll do another couple of heats on it, obviously. what's up, mule? We got a real big axe commission, probably be like $250 or $300 axe commission. I'll bring all the other pieces over. Oh, it's all hot. All right, so it's going to be 6 pieces total, 4 piece, or I got 2 pieces in the forge right now. So, these 2 pieces is going to be forge welded on cheeks. These are wrought iron from a leaf hinge thing, strap hinge, that's the word. This is a piece of wrought iron from a really, really big, like, eye bolt. I think, like, it was like a loop, and then it had like threads, like 1.25" round threads. And so I forged it square and then fullered in this. So this is going to be the inside of the pole that's up against the like back of the axe handle. So this isn't the axe handle I'm going to use, but this bit is going to go like here. And then the body of the eye is going to wrap around on the outside of that. And then I obviously have the body of the like axe, and then I have a piece of leaf spring, like 2.25 by 1 3/4, I think, that I'm forge welding on. That's going to be the hardened steel face of the pole, right? And then these are the cheeks. Obviously, these are going to go on the outside, and then this is going to be the bit. This is a real big piece of 3 by 2.25 by 5/8 inch leaf spring. So it's going to be like probably 5.5 pounds total. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I'm getting pretty good at forge welding, and pretty consistent as well, which is really nice. Alrighty, there's our leaf spring pole face. So now I'm going to flip this over and wire brush it the whole time. But I'm going to weld the pole insert on next. And you notice I beveled the edges of this so it follows the beveled edges of the strap hinge. You know, just those little details that make it that much better. I might heat this up a little bit more and wire brush it a little bit more. That on hand. Like this on hand, that's our pole insert. So yeah, that's what's going on today. There we go. Now, iron mount forge flux. And holes. Middle. So yeah, that's that. Setting up for the second forge weld of the day, 20 minutes in. Not too bad, I don't think. But yeah. Also, Mule, I don't know if you saw, but I'm working on a sword. We got this 34-inch bastard sword. I think I'm going to try and upset the shoulders here a little bit to spread them out a little bit, so it might end up being a little less than that. But it's rough forged right now. Still got quite a bit of forging to do. You can see it's all, lines are all wobbly. It's not straight or anything, but yeah. That's inflexible already. And it's really light, so yeah. That's that. Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at forge welding. I did a couple of the rasp hatchets. Yeah, I just did 2 of the rasp hatchets. So. But like, once you get it, you get it. It's like riding the bike. I'm gonna let that heat up for a while. But yeah, what are you working on? I know you said you had a whole bunch of knives to do. So, are those all just Mueller Bowies, or? Oh, got some more flux on that. Three Mueller Bowies, 4 piston wires, 2 choppers, 4 ACs, and 3 stand side couplers. Wow. Yeah, you're busy, all right. Yeah. I don't know how much forge welding you do, but this stuff, Iron Mountain forge welding flux, is magical. It just sticks stuff so easily. It's ridiculous. No, you are supposed to shake it before you use it. But, like, you saw how easily that stuck. Like, I basically just applied the flux and put it in the forge and it was stuck already. But, yeah. I guess you can maybe get away with that a little easier in coal. But yeah, that stuff is incredible. I'm not sure how it works, but it works very well. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna fold this thing all the way around and forge weld it to the sides of the pole insert. Apply some flux on there. Apply some flux on that. And also brush those ends. We'll do the fold at welding heat just to make things easier. The weld all the way around the billet? Oh yeah, that one. That's fair. I guess maybe for like sand mine stuff that's better, but that's not exactly an option with this. You should try doing some axes. I think you'd be real good at it. What's up, John? How's it going? I'm working on a real big forge welded splitting axe. It'll be like 5.5 pounds when it's finished. And 6 pieces of steel. So yeah, well, iron. 4 of the pieces are wrought iron. 2 leaf spring pieces. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. It's a commission I went to a local craft fair and I got a commission for that. It'll probably end up being like about $250 axe. So yeah, it's gonna be sick. Ooh. Maybe I should move my phone back a little bit. It's getting all spattered up by the forge welding bits. I'll put that over there. Okay. Yeah. I should be able to get it done within the next like hour and a half, 2 hours. At least I'll do it. We're folding over the body now. Oh. Well, I guess we need another forge welding heat on that. Well, But yeah, you can see our three pieces there. We got pole face, which is leaf spring. We got the body, which is from a strap hinge, and then we got this, which is from a wrought iron eye hook thing, and that's the pole insert that goes up against the back of the axe head. See, yeah, it's going to be like a 5.5 pound axe. So yeah, get some of this scum off the screen. Oh. It's Robson. But yeah, it's going to be a nice big axe, real thick for splitting wood. Actually, I'll let that soak for a bit. But yeah. It's going okay so far. We obviously had that pole insert pop, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll continue on. I'll do some more forge welding heats on it this time. Yeah, I do still have a pretty good pile of rust. I made 2 hatchets so far. So we'll see. The problem with I can make the hatchets no problem, but making the handles isn't nearly as fast or cheap. So I want to make I don't want to just make a whole bunch of them and then be out a whole bunch of time and money and them not sell, you know? But I think for this welding heat, I'll use the same fuller that I used to make the little dip in for the back of the handle to get better surface area and shape on it. because I don't want to just hit with the flat of the hammer. It'll crush in those edges and I'll lose all that work that I did earlier, which wasn't that much, but still. Yeah. There we go, like that. Probably don't really need it. Can't hurt. Let's see. Gonna start going from that one. I'll be in check. All right, good luck, Mule. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do, so better get on that. Let that soak a little longer, just to make sure. I kind of wish it wasn't nearly so sunny. I have my screen brightness turned up and I still can't see anything. Yeah. We're making our way through this build. Yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna forge like the top surface flat, and if the pole insert holds through that, then it should be fine to fold it over. Alrighty, there we go. I think I'll put it in like this time. That way, the hashtag save the vice. What's up, Joe? How's it going? I do love these giant pieces of weld scale like that. But yeah, we're working on a real big forge welded axe. It's 6 pieces and it's going to be like 5.5 pounds when it's finished. Maybe a little over that. Put this in a little one. Yeah, it's a 6-piece welded construction. So I got wrought iron from a really big strap hinge. I got a couple of pieces of leaf spring. I got wrought iron from like a really big old eye bolt. It's going to be real cool. Yeah, I don't do punched and drifted axes just because there's so much more work, and you pretty much need like a power hammer or press to be able to do that cleanly. Plus, wrapped and welded is a lot more interesting and takes a lot more skill. So fit in the forge, right? I need to be able to forge that down more, and I don't want to do it as is. Some in there as well. Just barely fits in the forge. Not a vice. It's not from a vice. Hello, what's up, Ryan? Yeah, no, it was not from a vice. It's from a strap hinge like this one. I got two. This is the second one. But they're clearly hand forged. You can see the bevel all the way along, and it's wrapped, and you can see the weld seam here. So it is pretty cool. And then the punch and drifted square holes for nails or carriage bolts. Very cool. Now I got to get this whole thing up to welding heat. It'll take a little while. There we go. There's the hole of our axe. Fits almost perfectly on there. It's like world's biggest fro. Yeah, kind of. And it's kind of similar construction. if I like drifted out that hole a bunch and maybe opened up the weld a little bit more, it could be like a very large fro. Though the amount of force you'd need to beat that through a log or something would be ridiculous. And then here's the axe drift that I made from a piece of A2. I'll probably use pretty much the whole drift. But yeah, I mean, it very well could be the world's largest drift, or fro. Who knows? How's this thing looking? I might flip it over. But yeah, also, I think, Joe, I think you saw, right? You saw the sword. You saw the sword, right? Got this big, 34-inch bastard sword that I'm working on. Real light. It's awesome. If that like comes out well, that's gonna be best thing I've ever made by far, for sure. Or at least my favorite thing. I don't know, maybe not highest quality, but best. There you can see we got our three parts now. We got the body, we got the pole insert, and the pole face. Maybe should have put some flux on that. So, but yeah. Also, I have like a piece of 1/8 inch steel, like a little square that I rounded and I put in the bottom of my forge, just so that like the flux doesn't get on the actual bottom of the forge itself. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that thing out. I think it might just be part of the forge now. Like it almost was last time, and this is a lot hotter and a lot more forge welding. So I think that might just be a solid piece of scale now. That's just part of the forge. But it should fall apart and come out eventually. There we go. Get another nice layer of flux on there, and we'll get back to forge welding. Yeah, this is turning out really cool. I really like how this is going. So, Bayram? Yeah, Bayram. How's it going? I hope y'all can see okay. I don't know how nicely it's coming across, but put this over here. So flex stuff over here. I am good. How are you? Are we getting an old school coal burning forge? A coal forge? No, probably not. Well, actually, the new forge that I'm slowly building will be capable of burning coal. That just won't be what it's designed for. It'll be a ceramic chip forge, which means it's like coal but runs on propane. It's awesome. Yeah, you can see good. That's nice. I am from Pennsylvania. Alrighty. Yeah, that'll fit nicely. Alright, there's our back end forge welded up. It's a solid chunk. This is probably 3 pounds already, 3 plus. So we got our wrought iron pole insert, we got a wrought iron body, and we got our leaf spring pole face. So now we gotta put that in the other way and get ready for the welding of the thing. This is the next piece we're forge welding on. So this is a leaf spring bit. It's from a really big leaf spring. But yeah, that'll go in between the two like inner cheeks. Let's see what I'm saying. Burnt the tip. Oh my gosh. That sucks. Yeah, still good, but it's shorter than I wanted. Oh well, at least it's still good. Will this be a hitch? This is going to be about 5.5 pound splitting axe. And it's turning out very well so far, which is fantastic. A little bit there. Oh. Alrighty. I'll let that heat up a little bit and then I'll flex it. Chippy knives are like first knives or your favorite? Fillet knife. Oh, tiny fillet knives. Okay. Oh yeah, so that would be real thin then. Easy to burn the tip on that. It's hot enough to flux now. Some flux in there. Oop. Let's go. Hi, back. I'm Duck. took a fillet knife and made it the size of a pen. That's cool. Yeah, I can see that would be real easy to burn the tip on. Little story is farm down the road from me. Old timers had metal melting blast furnace. Recently probably had found it in a machine shop. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, super thin and flexible. All that. And they said blast furnace, the whole town knew. The whole valley would be full of smoke. Oh yeah, I'll bet. You walked right into that one, Joe. I thought I'd touch you better. I mean, come on. How many times have you fallen for that now? It's going to take some time to heat up. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. This is going to be interesting. My propane tank is starting to freeze up. So, my God. That make it all the way? I think so. Oh, there we go. Got that set up. 5. Currently filling grandfather for some reason. Just there we go. Yeah. Farm is keep equipment laws preserved. That's nice. This is kind of heavy. Yeah, it's really cool about the farm with the blast furnace. Not a lot of places, not a lot of people have access to a place like that, especially within like probably walking distance. So yeah, it's really cool that you have access to that. Man, this is crazy. It's not even the full amount of steel yet. I still have another pound and a quarter of steel to add, and it's already like crazy and like throwing off so much heat. This is unlike anything I have ever done before. That's for damn sure. Where the heck is my come on. Is it scaled up? Oh, it's all scaled up. Yeah. it's tricky. Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, 5.5 pounds. What's up, crab? I don't know if it's you talking to yourself or what. Sounds like Sauron talking in the background. It's probably a combination of me talking to myself and the forge and stuff like that. There's no one else around here talking, so it's gotta be something. What's up, Ben Uthan? What's up, Arif? How's it going? I think I didn't clean off the inside of the body enough before I put the thing in, the bit in, so there's just a load of crap in there. I think that might be the reason everything's not working. But yeah, we'll get it. Once we get past this part, it'll be easy. It's just 2 more surface welds to weld the cheeks on. Those will be real easy. I think this is the hardest weld of the whole project. Let's see. Oh, I talked. Yeah, same. That's a good line, John. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Should probably weld something to this. There won't be too much torque on it, so it should be okay. Yeah, that'll work. I just need to be really careful not to set off the breaker. Okay. I'll basically just tack it on. Gosh, I hate these welding sticks. You know what? Screw that. That off. Whatever. Those welding sticks suck. You're back. That was a mistake. There we go. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh yeah, that one's good. That was it. It's stuck. Come on. Lord. Guys, the roof of my forge is melting. The roof of my forge is melting. What the hell? Jesus. Oh, what's on fire? That's the pollen that's in this thing over here. Oh, you can see that thing over there. I have my flux stuff set up in my coal forge / ceramic chip forge, and that's what's on fire. You find electrical sparks? Yeah. I'm making about 5.5 pound splitting axe. What's up, Keys? How's it going? No, that fire's not a big deal. That's contained. Ooh. It looks like a piece of slag from the welding landed on my phone screen, so now that bit's broken. Lovely. That sucks. But yeah, it looks like I might have to move this back some more. But yeah, that weld went well, and the roof of my forge is melting because it's running so hot. It's like hot. So it's not fully welded yet. Ugh, this thing's heavy, guys. Look at that piece of weld stick. God damn. That's a big piece. Yeah. It's definitely melting. And so is my phone screen. So, yeah. That's awesome. Turn it down a little bit. We got an actual fire. Well, spatter's dangerous, guys. Yeah, lots of scale, lots of slag. Yeah, it's all recycled. So the body and the cheeks are from a real big strap hinge. The bit is a really big piece of leaf spring, and the pole, the face of the pole, is a smaller piece of leaf spring, and the pole insert is from a real big old wrought iron eye bolt. I gotta pull that back out and brush and reflux. Oh my god, another thing? I swear to God, stop lighting on fire. God damn. Yeah, see. Rush down like that. There we go. Flux. Oh gosh, this is insane. Wow. On to number 2 now. Got the first one beveled done. Nice. Good luck with that. Hopefully you don't ruin quite so many things as I'm ruining right now. So I think I'm going to take off one. Okay, this is good. So I'm very glad I'm doing this now and not later. It's supposed to get to like 80 today. It's been an hour and a half and then we'll stop. I'll probably just leave it as welded today and forge it out tomorrow, maybe. Start beveling the front there. Alright, so that one side just does not want to weld. There we go. Put oil and water to bring back the temper. Yeah. I'll harden them, yeah. Yeah, I might have to. I pretty much I doused that one side in flux, and now I'm just gonna a little quick tap and put it back in the forge to try and get it welded. And if that doesn't work, then I'll have to, yeah, like I said, pry it apart, clean it up, and go again. I want to try and get this done pretty quick though, because my forge is actively melting right now. It's actively melting. So yeah, I want to try and get this done pretty quick. I don't want to be waiting around. All right, see you, Joe. Looks a lot more closed up. Flex it here just to show that. Hashtag save the vice. Hope that works for you. Yeah, me too. Whew, this is by far the craziest thing I've ever done. But it's going to be worth it for sure. It's going to be awesome. Even the fire cloth. Yeah, my forge is, I guess you won't really be able to see it, but I have the Atlas Plus forge, so it has a cast soft brick interior. So that's what's melting. Yeah, I don't like the KO wall forges because it's basically cancer fluff. It's one of the best insulators known to man, but it also falls apart into tiny little bits and you inhale it and it's not good. So, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not working. I'm gonna have to pop that back apart and clean it up. And that's not gonna be super easy because I have to pull it apart, clean it, and put it back together in one heat. Otherwise, I won't be able to fit it back in the forge to bend this back in. So, yeah. like the other side stuck real good though, so that's nice. I might just leave this here for today and come back to it tomorrow, because I'm just about forge welded out for today. And my propane tank is almost out. So, oh. I'm hot, tired, hungry, and thirsty. But that's what we've got so far. We got 4 pieces, I guess 3.5 pieces welded together. Got the pole face, pole insert, body, and half of the bit welded in. Tomorrow we'll finish welding the bit and get the 2 cheeks welded on. And then we'll just have to drift it and actually, forge it. Oh, I bumped the mute button. Thank you. Alright, so how much in this? Yeah, I'll get it tomorrow. I might be live later working on this little Damascus folder. I know I'll be working on that regardless. I'm not sure if it'll go live or not. I might stand right in front of the fan right now. Go down. But yeah, that's that. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Have a good day, everyone. See ya. Oh.